Today our topic is anharmonic oscillation of a diatomic molecule in IR spectroscopy. We have gone through simple harmonic oscillation of a linear diatomic molecule in the last session, and we have made some assumptions that the bond is acting like a spring. Bond present between two molecules. Since it is acting like a spring, it obeys Hooke's law. And we have, from this Schrodinger wave equation, we have given the energy of a simple harmonic oscillator. At the same time, there are many energy levels, that is vibration energy levels. All the vibration energy levels are equally spaced. When there is a transition, there comes only a single line spectrum in the IR region because all the vibration energy levels are equally spaced. But experimentally, often we observe many lines in the IR spectrum. This proves that real molecules do not exactly obey the laws of simple harmonic oscillation. Though the bond is elastic, but it is not so homogeneous to obey Hooke's law. If we stretch the bond to greater than 10% of its bond length, there comes the state where the molecule will dissociate into atoms. The bond may be elastic for smaller compressions and expansions, but at larger amplitudes, it will be more complicated and becomes anharmonic. That means the harmonicity or the simple harmonic nature is lost at larger amplitudes and the bond may break and the motion will become anharmonic. So, a parabola is not correct at all extensions because it does not allow the bond to dissociate. Now, we can't expect simple harmonic motion at all amplitudes. So, a parabolic approximation is not an actual potential energy curve. Then the motion becomes anharmonic, and this is represented by Morse potential energy curve. Morse gave a purely empirical expression which fits this curve to a good approximation, and he named it as PM Morse function, where the energy of a diatomic molecule undergoing anharmonic stretching and compression is given by this expression E is equal to dEq into 1 minus exponential A REq minus R whole square, where A is a constant for every particular molecule. dEq is called dissociation energy. This is dEq. The pattern of allowed vibration energy levels was also given from the Schrodinger wave equation. The energy of an anharmonic oscillator EV is given by V plus half omega bar E minus V plus half whole square omega bar E Xe, where omega bar E is oscillation frequency of an anharmonic oscillator. Omega bar E is oscillation frequency of an anharmonic oscillator, and V is the vibrational quantum number which has its values 0, 1, 2, 3 to infinity. Xe is a very small positive value which is called anharmonicity constant for bond stretching vibrations. If you extend this equation, you may have some other constant like Ye and Ze, which may be anharmonicity constants for other vibrations. So for simplicity, we have taken only these two terms, V plus half omega bar E minus V plus half whole square omega bar E Xe. If you see the diagram, there is no harmonicity now at higher levels. At a high vibration energy states, according to PM Morse, the bond will break because of dissociation energy. So, if we observe this equation, V plus half omega bar E minus V plus half whole square omega bar E Xe, the vibration energy levels will become more closer with the increase in V value. with the increase in V value, this term will increase and this will be separated. This will be subtracted from the first term. Therefore, EV value decreases with the increase in V value. So, as we go to higher vibration energy levels, the successive vibration energy levels will become more compact and they are not evenly spaced. So, they lie very close together. Due to enharmonicity, transitions are also not confined to delta V is equal to plus or minus 1, but because of enharmonicity, the vibration energy levels are coming close. We can expect the transitions from V is equal to plus or minus 1, delta V is equal to plus or minus 2 and plus or minus 3, plus or minus 4, etc. in the IR spectrum. So, if you see, this is simple harmonic oscillation. This will be the energy of a simple harmonic oscillation. And this is PM Moore's enharmonic oscillation. And this will be the energy of a enharmonic oscillation. Now, when comparing harmonic oscillator and harmonic oscillator, in harmonic oscillator, the energy levels are equally spaced. But because of this value, now we can see that as the V value increases, the energy levels are coming close together. And at the same time, there comes a point where the bond breaks. In harmonic oscillation, delta V is equal to plus or minus 1 is the allowed selection rule or allowed transition. So these transitions are allowed, plus or minus 1 transitions. Whereas in enharmonic oscillator, because the vibration energy levels are coming close together, there is a possibility for some other transitions like V is equal to plus or minus 1, plus or minus 2 and also plus or minus 3. That is, plus or minus 1 means 0 to 1, plus or minus 2 means 0 to 2, plus or minus 3 is 0 to 3. All the transitions will start from the V is equal to 0 state or the ground state. So, if you imagine the real state, the oscillation frequency energy for simple harmonic oscillator is this one, and for enharmonic oscillator is V plus half omega bar E minus V plus half whole square omega bar E Xe. So, if we just equate, or if we try to equate both the energy terms, then we can see our enharmonic oscillator will behave as a simple harmonic oscillator, but 1 minus Xc into V plus half is the extra term here. So, if we imagine a hypothetical state, V is equal to minus half state, that means somewhere below 0. So, here if you imagine, which is not existing, it is just an imagination. So, if we substitute V is equal to minus half, this entire term will become 0. Then omega oscillation will become omega bar E. That is, simple harmonic oscillation will be same as enharmonic oscillation. So, by this we can say that at V is equal to minus half state, there may be a simple harmonic oscillation for a diatomic molecule, which is not true. That means even at lower levels also, our molecule will exhibit enharmonic oscillation frequency. So, omega bar E can be defined as equilibrium oscillation frequency of an enharmonic system, the frequency for infinitely small vibrations about the equilibrium point. It is omega bar E is nothing but enharmonic oscillation frequency at equilibrium point. So the allowed vibration energy states are at V is equal to 0, the E value becomes half omega bar E into 1 minus half Xc. At V is equal to 1, at V is equal to 2 and so on. The 0 point energy is lower than for a simple harmonic oscillator. As we all know, this is the 0 point energy of an enharmonic oscillator. But for a simple harmonic oscillator, the 0 point energy is E naught is equal to, or E0 is equal to half omega bar oscillation. So the simple harmonic 0 point energy is greater by this much time when compared to enharmonic oscillator, because it is half omega bar E into 1 minus half Xe. So we can prove that the 0 point energy is lower than that of the harmonic oscillator. So if you come to selection rule, spectrum is seen only when the molecule exhibits change in dipole moment. Since the jump of delta V is equal to plus or minus 1, plus or minus 2, plus or minus 3 are allowed, they have a diminishing possibility that only lines of plus or minus 1, plus or minus 2 and plus or minus 3 have observable intensity in the IR spectrum, whereas plus or minus 4, 5, 6 also are seen, but the intensity of them is very weak. So if you go to the first transition, that is 0 to 1 transition, this transition is also known as fundamental absorption, and if we calculate the change in energy, it is approximately equal to omega bar E. If you go for the second transition, this is called first overtone, 0 to 2 state, then the change in energy is given as 2 omega bar E. So it is omega bar E, and the second one is 2 omega bar E. Next, if you go to the second overtone, that is 0 to 3 state transition, that is a third transition, 0 to 3, that is called second overtone, then it is approximately equal to 3 omega bar E. So we can find 3 lines in the spectrum. These 3 lines are clearly visible, but the next line 0 to 4 is very weak. Those transitions are also possible. One more thing, if the temperature is raised or if the vibration has low frequency, the population at V is equal to 1 state becomes appreciable. So there is a possibility for transition from V is equal to 1 to V is equal to 2 state. These transitions are generally equal to V is equal to 1 to V is equal to 2. The energy change is omega bar E into 1 minus 4Xe. That means it is just next to the fundamental absorption. So if this is omega bar E is the fundamental absorption, behind this you can get a hot band. This is a hot band. Why we are calling a hot band means these bands occur at high temperatures, but generally the molecule may not exist at that high temperature. So to summarize, we have gone through diatomic molecule as an anharmonic oscillator, and PM Morse was a scientist who have given energy term for anharmonic oscillator, and the selection rule possibilities are delta V is equal to plus or minus 1, plus or minus 2, plus or minus 3 and so on. We have also gone for fundamental vibration 0 to 1 state, first and second overtone 0 to 1, 0 to 2, 0 to 3, and also hot bands from V is equal to 1 to V is equal to 2 state. So it is anharmonic oscillation of a diatomic molecule. Thank you.